Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to put an idea out there. Usually I'm scared of people stealing my inventions and my thoughts and my ideas and all that, so I don't really talk about it a lot. But this is an idea that I have that if somebody stole this idea and was to do it, I would be really happy. I wish I was Mr. Beast rich, or I wish I was Bezos or Musk rich, because then I could buy a town, one of them old abandoned ghost towns that isn't abandoned because of lead or zinc or something in the water or something like that. And pretty much what the town would be is like a unified kind of thing, like the United States is supposed to kind of be, to where we can like let people in that want to be part of the union as one. You see what I'm saying? Like, if there would be town doctors and stuff, you could just go and get taken care of if something was wrong with you. There would be mechanics, there would be plumbers, there would be handymen, and they'd just be there to do their jobs and take care of everybody and make sure that everybody's okay. If you're good at fixing stuff and things like that, everybody would have their own duties that they would have to do. And then, like on the weekends, have big parties and celebrations, and whatever you want to do. Because during the week, everybody works and takes care of everybody. And on the weekend, since it's a big town and we have a great big city budget and we're all like really close with each other, hanging out all the time, I have plenty of boats for everybody to go out and play on boats, and everybody gets their own car. The city would provide your electric and gas just to live there and do a job through the week. Maybe pick up the streets or, anything you're good at. Even artists. See, the city would export stuff. Like, we could make wine, and we could have artists that make paintings and stuff. We could inspire and influence each other. A city of just influencers, like Mr. Beast, wanting to do good things. But the city takes care of everybody. I mean, everything, down to the food. You pick up your food from the store, you get allotted so much of whatever you want. Just go in and get you a couple meals for the day. Everybody just starts and goes in there and, chooses what they want to eat for the day. And it's just free. And the way that would be paid for is the city would have exports and things like that, to where we do get money as a city, but it goes into like the infrastructure, like the buildings, the houses, the parts for the vehicles, and all that kind of stuff like that. And the people that live there don't have to pay for rent. They don't have to pay for mortgage. They don't have to pay for electric. They don't have to pay for gas. And there'd be a lot of people wanting to do this, I think. Make it a town of people that like the same music and like to hang out. I want a town of people that love one another so much that, across town, if my kid walks out of my house and walks across town, somebody will take care of him and won't sexually molest him or something. Watch out for him. You see a kid about to get ran over? Well, you need to go figure out whose kid it is. Take a moment and help each other out. I don't know any towns around here that are that way. And if you think about it, if you really, really, really think about this, I bet that's what started the towns. It's just small families that came and settled here and there that loved each other, and they're just like, okay, I want to be close to you. I want you to keep me company. But now we're all spread out in families of like just two parents and the kids, and a lot of us don't even see our intermediate family, like our mothers, our fathers, and our aunts and uncles and sisters and brothers. And that's very sad, because I believe America was founded on settlers creating a life for themselves. That's where all these big cities came from, is love for each other and a passion to make each other better, to build on, to make the economy stronger. Not to tax the freak out of everybody and make everybody poor. Not to make us stress out and cry ourselves to sleep because we can't afford to put diapers on our kids or take them to the doctor. I mean, why should we have to rely on government funding? I mean, each little town could take care of its own people. I'm sure a doctor would much rather take care of people for the love of it than for money. You'd probably have a lot more doctors and nurses if the money wasn't the option. If people treated each other like if the nurse treated the garbage man exactly the same. Every job is needed and wanted that much. Why should any of them get paid more or less? I just feel like we should make a town. Elon Musk rich or Bezos rich, I don't see why they don't buy their own little town and make it like a township to where they all just work together and they take their money to support the whole town of people that they love and care about. If I had $1 billion, I would have a freaking town full of people that take care of one another. I don't see why everybody's got to be the bigger hater. I don't see why you got to have a bully, man. There shouldn't be kids getting abused at the house because their parents are so stressed out that they can't afford the electric bill and afford to put food and stuff on the table. You know, the only reason that people get heavy into drugs and alcohol is because they can't afford the things that make life nice and luxurious, like a boat, a camper, take their kids out, not worry about money and all that kind of stuff. What if we had a town that just focused on 5 days a week? And on the weekend, we just had it off for the whole family. Everybody was off in the town. So we could all just celebrate together. Have a big bonfire. That sounds fun-ish, don't it? Everybody would love one another. Let's just lead by example, people. Let's make a town that loves one another. Come on, Mr. Beast. Get me up in here. Let's brainstorm and make something beautiful. I want to build a heaven. What do you think? Come on. If I was rich and famous, that's why I'm trying to get rich and famous. I'll never have more than 10 million in my bank.